Hey, Kefnet. Thanks for the sub, buddy. What's up, buddy, man? Good to see you. Why didn't your sub notification show up in my chat? I think I'm still pulling off of a different stream. Hang on. Let me hang on. I gotta refresh things. Hey, you save. Let me close this. And then, yes, I know I closed that window. Now reopen it fresh. Come on, game. This isn't your first time streaming. You know how to do this. There we go. Hi, you save. Good to see ya. What's up, Sleepy Karma? Greg Williams. How you guys doing? You appreciate my videos? Thank you, Patrick. I appreciate you watching them. Guys, today we're going to do a little bit of Ancient Inheritance. We're going to slide into RTA just to, you know, get the tilt meter up a little bit, see how far we can push that nonsense. And then we'll slide over and do a little bit of Raid Shadow Legends. I know, may not be your favorite game, but it's actually pretty good. You guys know I'm pretty out there about I don't promote things that I don't play myself, that I don't use myself. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not going to be like, hey, you guys should try Ant Legion. It's really good, trust. No, this game is a lot of fun, so we're going to talk about it a little bit, and we're going to do 100 Sacred Summons on a 2x banner, so fingers crossed, guys. I need to bring me some luck. Odds say I should get at least one 5-star, one legendary hero from all this, so stick around for some luck on that. We'll do that in about an hour. We got a lot to do, but if you guys want to download Raid, give it a try. Use that pinned comment in any of the chats. It'll help me out. It'll make me look good. I don't get paid per download or anything like that, but it'll make me look good in the Raid people's eyes, so they'll keep me on board working on their stuff. But enough of that. Let's jump in and see if Prongo is up. Still grinding tons of Ethereum. I played it so late last night, man. I think I've got my Doki team down. I pulled a real mocha last night, so I got Shu. I got Shu in every game I play, I guess. So, I hear she kind of got nerfed down a little bit, but she seems to be doing pretty okay for me in Doki. My biggest issue is not having Klaus, and I'm debating on whether or not I should just custom summon her or not. Yeah, I've got a Zadia. I've got 3 Zadias. I've got her triple imprinted. Zadia, the Fox Girl, loves me, and she's a lot easier on the eyes than Doki. So, than Real Mocha though. So maybe. Who's the rest of your team, Kefnet? Ooh, stuff. Oh my God. Guys, we ain't doing shit. We've got nothing to do because the teleporters aren't active, and I'm stuck until people start. What's this note say? Oh, well, thanks for that note. For those who didn't have maps. Another one over here too, you know, that's a relic. I guess that is a nice note to let people know when it's invisible. Okay, good on him. Good on him. But yeah, I can't do anything until we get the rage up enough to proc Prongo, and I can use the teleports and come over here and do my fights. Well, that kind of crapped on my whole morning. Let's see, what else do we have to do? Zadia, green Chiaki, green Zuya, Kloss. See, I don't have Kloss. Can I use gray instead of Kloss, or will that not really hold up? Good morning, Vonnie. How the heck are you? Gray could probably work. Probably. I don't know. I still haven't used my custom summon. I could use it to get Kloss. I'm not married to it yet, but I could do that. Did I summon for the 2 new units in Etheria? The 2 new units. I haven't logged on since reset. I was playing last night, but I haven't logged on to Etheria for about 12 hours now. So if they came out in the past 12 hours, then no. Why am I watching this? Skip. No, I'm only level 20, so I don't even think it's unlocked for me yet, Milo. I'm not rushing. I'm enjoying my time in Etheria. I'm not scrambling to get to RTA. I'm not flying to try to make guides. That is my me time game. I am playing it for me and no one else. That's when I fire that game up to stream, it's because I want something to chill and do for fun. So that is my entire Etheria experience. When I start getting burned out, crispy or tilted, or just like sick of staring this game in the face forever, that's going to be something I'll go over and do. Let's stream Chaos Zero Nightmare. Maybe. I'm still on the fence about it. Not a big fan of card style games, but it looks so good. So maybe. We'll have to see. Depends on release date, how I'm feeling, and if I'm laid up or not. Definitely maybe. What's Chaos Nightmare about? It's a new Smilegate game that pre-registration I think starts in July. Future post-apocalyptic game that legitimately looks post-apocalyptic and not like the characters are cosplaying post-apocalyptic. It's violent and gory and dark, and your character's literally, getting chewed up and eaten, Attack on Titan style by, some very generic looking anime monsters, but the animations in it look sick, the story looks good. It's got some potential. What about the chibi part? How do I feel about it? It's really, really minor chibi. It's not like Monster High dolls, giant bobblehead kind of chibi, and they are very, very small part of the game. The 2D animations are really where it's at, so I'm okay with it. It's not in your face, annoyingly, ridiculously chibi. I still think it was lazy of them to do it, but I guess you gotta cut corners where you can. Oh, for sure, Mr. Moist. There's no way. There's no way we aren't going to see a collab with that game at launch. If they don't, it's ridiculous, right? I mean, how could they not try to kickstart? The game's already got K-Ron in it. They already are having the universes overlap. Not Shu. Not Shu. Okay, whew. It's not Shu. Misty Chain really needs a specially changed, don't you guys think? Something sparkly. It's gonna crack. It's gonna crack to gold, and then there's gonna be sparkles. What's up, Ricardo? So it's gonna be like another timeline, I'm assuming. Epic 7 is very flexible with bringing things into its universe with the entire multiverse theory and chaos gates and everything. It was a very clever way to allow them to collaborate with anything and not have to say, well, this doesn't exactly fit with our universe, because the entire thing's based on a multiverse. We got multiple different Earths. We got the Earth that Yuna comes from. We got the Earth Tamarin comes from. I think Tam comes from our Earth. Yuna comes from an alternate Earth. You got Orbis, Polydia, there's all kinds of different worlds. We're able to tie into the Guilty Gears universe. Whoever came up with that concept, was being big-brained for the flexibility of their game. Hey, Mr. Scooby Snacks. Just relaxing and enjoying a little bit of Saturday. Let's go ruin that and do some RTA. Slayers, attack! Have I done Hall of Trials yet? Yeah, it was awful. It looks like people figured out how to cure cheese with it, so that's pretty cool. Okay, the Landy art was pretty fun. Saw me play Hino yesterday. Hino knew how to beat me. He's playing a polite game, but he knew how to beat me. But that was fun. How many Skystones do we need to pity a Mystic banner? Ooh. I think it's like 30,000. I think if you're talking about refreshing the shop for enough Mystics to pity a banner from like 200 down to 0, I'd have to do. I could. Let me ask my friend who knows that shit. Hang on. Hang on. Let me lock these in real quick. How many Mystics does it take to refresh? It's gonna be a lot. Yeah, you're talking 10,000 Mystics. That albedo is a problem. That albedo is a really, really big problem. Is my eye fine? It was itchy yesterday, and I needed to scratch it, and the only thing I could find was a rusty nail. Maybe not the best idea, but it doesn't itch anymore. Yeah, no. I was taking a contact out. It got stuck, and just the effort of getting it out busted a blood vessel in my eye. So, yeah. Now it's all bloody, creepy, and metal, so it'll heal up. Oh, wait. There. We can see Veronica's thighs. You got to make sure you can see Veronica's thighs if you want to win these fights. But yeah, it'll be fine. I don't even notice it. It felt a little swollen and bruised the first day, but no, I don't even notice it. But it's gonna look like shit for probably about a week. Who gets the defense break? I think it's you. Pew pew. Bro. Did you see that dual attack? Oh my god. This poor Arya. How much damage into this Arya? How much? Show me. 87,000 damage into that Arya. Mother of God. Yeah, that was an all damage Ilanov for sure. Okay, he is telling me roughly 40 to 50,000 Skystones. He said that he refreshed 26,000 and barely got 5k Mystics yesterday, and that was kind of on the lower end. So yeah, if you really want to like refresh to 0, but remember, you don't need to refresh 10,000 Mystics, right? You got the entire 2 more weeks of Arya banner, 3 weeks of the rerun banners, and then 3 whole weeks of Rast banners. It's not like you need them day one. Just get them in that 3-week period, and that's going to be going into the World Cup celebration. There's probably going to be logins and daily check-in events and stuff like that, you'll probably be able to glean maybe and also from arena and guild wars and things like that, you'll probably be able to glean a good 2,000-3,000 mystics just from normal free-to-play gameplay. So you probably are only going to need to get about 7,500 mystics. So I think you could probably pull it off with 30 to 40k skystones if you really needed to go that route. When does the summer stuff start the game? Yeah, I'm hoping this Tuesday we get that big announcement. They really need to drop it on us. I will be, if I were a betting man, I would lay down money that at least the summer rerun is going to be announced this Tuesday, and they're going to tease the new summer units. Is Veritic Mystics? No. But if you need Mystics, you need Mystics. Skystones are better value to your account overall, but if you are desperate to get an ML5, then yeah, you take the Mystics. The Skystones are just a chance to get more Mystics. The Mystics are, bird in the hand. Yeah, the amount of gold it will take to refresh that much, you're talking probably 100 million gold to refresh a pity. That's the crazy part. Are we going to get an ML5 selector again soon? They've never in their life given an ML5 selector, unless you're talking about the headhunt event, where you can headhunt to select an ML5 through like an advent calendar kind of a thing. It takes like 45 days to complete. Yeah, that'll happen that usually starts mid-November and runs through January. They always put that over top of the holiday season to make sure people are logging in every single day and not forgetting to play Epic 7 at a time when most people are on vacation, celebrating from family, on break from work, out of school, things that would keep you from remembering to play the game. They wanted you to have that very, very real reason to log into the game every single day. So it always happens November, December, January. Usually starts right around Thanksgiving for the US and usually ends right around Lunar New Year. It's that kind of a window. Yeah, the only question, Serb, is how they're going to do it, right? I would think they would want to run and launch the free-to-eat a rerun so that people start pulling on those units, and then the following week they drop the announcement of the new summer units. So people go, oh my god, I spent all my stuff on Frida, and now this? I'll have to buy some packs. That's the money way to do it, right? That's probably the way it'll go, is they'll announce the rerun, and the people who are in the know are going to be like, careful, it's bait. But the people who don't have Frida are going to be saying, but I got to have Frida to deal with Arcetti. So, yeah. Yeah, Frida is one of the most important units in the game for dealing with Arena and Guild Wars. So, if you don't have Frida, you go pick her up. What do we hate the most here? If it's an Arius Bellion and she's the highest health, we're screwed, but not a lot of people put Arius on Bellion. Most people put Bellion on 3F. I think this is fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. I have Frida, not fully invested, and in a holding pattern at the minute. Let me see. Move you to here. Can't see Ahmed's legs. There we go. Hi, Death Pod. How you doing? About headhunts, do Hellion Lua or are usually it's a 6-month window. So I think anything that came out Bossa Runka or prior should be on the banner. Whether or not Bossa Runka is on the banner depends if they run it a week early or not, right? If they run it the exact same time they ran it last year, Bossa Runka makes it onto the team. If they do it a week early, she doesn't. And why do I bring that up, that they might do it a week early, because that's what they did last year. Last year, Dragon Bright Senya was supposed to be on there, but they ran it a week early, which wound up putting Dragon Bright Senya off of the rotation. Really pissed off Sue. So they could run it another week early and nobody can pull for Basarunka. Or they could just say, yes, screw the whole 6-month pattern. We're just not letting her be on there. So it's hard to say. Did I soulburn Strays? I hope I soulburn Strays. Tell me I soulburn Strays. I did not soulburn Strays. We are in trouble, guys. I have a feeling that Ilinov's going to run us over. Usually it's units until April. Usually it's 6 months on the nose. Show me a defense break. Wouldn't that be nice? And we got a defense break on the wrong unit. Oh, they had belly, and that's why I didn't soul burn. Oh, God, that strip is not good, guys. I think we lose this. God damn, especially if she's going to counterattack every single time we hit and defense break every single time she counters. GG, buddy, GG. GG to you and your 100% counter defense break set. What could we have done differently there? What could we have done differently? I mean, we could have banned Ilinov and then just ran the risk, right? That might, I mean... that might have worked out. Ah, well. It is what it is. You can't win them all. Hey, Mr. Wolf, I have a big question. Are you ever going to address the issue of the side stories and how you cannot go back in? For those who cannot farm eulogy, man, I am I going to address that every single meeting with Smilegate? I bring that up. Every single one. And the last thing they said was, we're aware that it's really good for charms. We're finding ways to make charms more accessible. And then they changed arena. And I said, well, this is great. And it does help with charms, but it still doesn't belie the fact that this is still a better new player farm for gold and charms. Don't worry, we're working on new systems to address gold and charms, and you guys are going to love it. And they came out with the Constellation event. I'm like, guys, is it really, really that hard to just say you can go in, instead of the story locking down, it's just open forever? Why does it ever have to close? Just change that to a collect final rewards button, and that's it. But it doesn't actually close the story and let people farm it. I don't get what the issue is. And then they went radio silent on it. But yeah, you guys got to remember, when it comes to me making things happen at Smilegate, here, let me give you an equivalency, right? You know how, like, when you go into a large store and you've got an issue and they've got this customer service desk and you can go there and talk to people about the issues you have. You can talk to their customer service reps. Well, you see, for me, I'm the guy standing outside of the store holding the sign that says big sale today. That's my pecking order in things. I'm not even, all I can do is go and tell the customer support people for you. I do what I can, trust. And I don't know. I've been debating on making a large Smilegate needs to do this shit ASAP kind of a video, talking about fixing the specialty changes, talking about making that not lockable, fixing the penguin slider, and you know, just simple things. I'm not talking about like things that take coding and time, like gear loadouts or savable gear sets. That stuff would be nice, but I'm talking about stuff that doesn't take any work on their end, right? Things that wouldn't be any developer time. It's just go in and tweak a couple of numbers. Just every time I make a video like that, people, you know, say I'm doom posting or give me shit for it. But I think maybe that would be a good one, and then send that up, right? Yeah. Oh, and Arena too, giving us other ways to get conquest points, because farming Arena is not keeping up with the demands of right side charms. Getting rid of the dispatch missions, getting rid of charms from Labyrinth. They tried to address that, and I think they actually will succeed in addressing that with the new Constellation mode, but it's going to take a while to beef up to that. For a second, I was like, how do you draft 2 Poliduses? I need to adjust my glasses. I got my flans and my polys all mixed up here. Rift is super slow and boring. Hunts give energy back sometimes, Mystics. Rift's not that bad. I mean, you're background battling all that shit. Ain't nobody sitting there watching Hunts or watching Rifts, right? Where's Veronica's thighs? There we go. I can see her thighs. Veronica's thighs take lives. Zoop. Everyone say, bye, Bellion. Just make RTA give conquest points every single, from Raid to Etheria, I think even Summoner's War, there's like reasons to farm PvP, you know, reasons to farm RTA. How'd you like me hitting that flan there? Do you think he's upset about that? Just give us some incentive to farm give us some incentive to farm a PvP, right? You don't have to make it insane, you don't have to make it game breaking, but just some reason to do it. The incentive can't just be because it's fun, because there's nothing about a Arunca Harsetti meta that's fun. Except using strays. That's a lot of fun. Uh-oh. Legend player, guys. Yeah, exactly. Just a participation thing. If people want to just go in and yield, that's fine. It's kind of shitty, but you know what? I'm not going to give people crap for that. People will go into Guild Wars and just press yield. And that's fine too. People go into Arena and just do the NPC fights. That's fine. If they just want to like dip in to get some participation rewards and dip out, I don't care. But I think it would make a lot of people try it out. And the more people that try it out, the more lower end players there are, the less it feels like you're just going in to get destroyed because the only people that play RTA are people who are, you know, 3-4 years down the road. And you're like, oh, you know, I'm in bronze. It should be easy to win in bronze. And then you get just steamrolled because you've got legend tier gear players who just aren't engaging with RTA because it's not fun. And you get run over them. And you get run over by them in bronze. What's that? New character you need to save for in Fire Emblem. Beware old men in a profession where men die young. Every time I hear people complaining about Harsetti, it makes me want to uninstall a game. People in their speed gear. It's not that Harsetti is anti-speed, Cursed. It's that Harsetti is anti-fun. It's like playing poker and the guy gets to shuffle the river when the last card is dealt. If she just broke speed, but like turn order was reliable after that, but since she shuffles at the end because of speed RNG, it takes the skill out of the fight. And RTA already has Hang on, I'm trying to figure out if this is a protection set Arius Euphine or not based on his draft. I don't think it is. There's already a lot of anti-skill things in RTA, right? 3%, 15%, speed RNG, all that kind of stuff. To take all of it away, though, that's why even people who play slow, even people who are not speed players, like KHM, for example, they don't like Harsetti either because she literally applies an anti-fun debuff to the match. That's why she is, or was, the most pre-banned unit in the game. They can find other ways to deal with the fact that people have too much speed. They made Leo from Summoner's War, but because we have speed RNG and they don't, it is broken here, breaks the mechanics of the game, and it takes all of the challenge out. One of the developers actually said, "Isn't it great that she's a skill equalizer?" And I was like, no. No, if you're doing a sport, the last thing you want is a skill equalizer. You're basically saying, we're equalizing the skill and letting the win be purely random. And that's not good. That's not good for a sports style game. So yeah, I think Harsetti is an anathema that never should have happened in this game. And that has nothing to do with being a speed player. Because my speed gear is alright. My speed gear is nothing compared to some of these monsters out there. Anyway, that's my rant on Harsetti. I don't like her. I think she's bad for the game. I think there are many, many other ways they could have equalized speed. Now, if her skill was like, does what Harsetti does and remove speed RNG, suddenly you could do some things with her. You could plan your response to her. You could plan your offense to her. I hope that goes into nope. Good job. You put that into A-lots, exactly where I wanted it. Less yakking, more attacking. This would have been so much better with an attack buff. Not that it would kill or anything, but God, are we going to lose again? It was. Holy shit, it was. It was an Arius. It was an Arius Abyssal Euphine. God damn it. This is the second time I've lost to an Arius Abyssal Euphine. Damn. Okay, so KJ's got an Abyssal Euphine on Arius Prot set, and I will need to ban her or FCC. Or, God damn it. Damn it. Okay, so the play here was getting rid of Euphine or Ilanov. Getting rid of one of these two. Yeah, I got to remember when I'm up this high, people are only going to be playing her Arius. The second time I fought a legend player that's had Abyssal Euphine, and we just have to roll the dice on the anti-crit. Ban Arunca? Arunca didn't do anything. If I banned Arunca, then this half would have just still run over me. I wouldn't have been able to kill. I wouldn't have been able to deal with all three of these. Okay, now we know. Yeah, it would have been really nice to beat him, right? It would have been really nice to beat him. Now, Arunca is never a problem as long as I can fish out the Ilanov, but I can't fish out the Ilanov if there's an Arius Prot set unit on the team with her. Why buy Landy? Anti-crit. I don't kill anything if I don't crit. But I should have just rolled the dice on it. It would have been fine. Well, there's a reason the guy's in World Cup like every single year. He's a freaking monster. Yeah, they give up crit rate. They just run her as a stripping knight. They run her dirt slow with 30k health. I mean, I've got one too. I've got both of them built. Oh fuck, we're just losing to speed or to a speedster here. One more speed imprint and I have to yield. This is the other thing I can't beat, is when people just go giga speed. There's no way out of it. With a plus 14 speed sitting here, yeah, I'd be confident I'd win too.
Shall we go?
Yep, it's over. Plus 26 to 28 speed. He could be 270 speed on that Ahmed and win. Yeah, right, right, Monto. Is there going to be a nightmare tutorial for people who don't have the units? I mean, I could do one, but it didn't seem to be that hard on Nightmare, but I guess I could throw one together if you guys feel a need for it. Why keep using the same team? Because I have a 68% win rate with it. And I want to see if I can go from 0 to Legend using this team. I didn't think I could get to Warlord with it, then I did. I didn't think I could get to Emperor with it, and then I did. And now we're halfway to Legend, and I just got to see if it's possible. So speed is still playable? Ew, ew. Freaking haste. Haste has got to go. That's going to make this hard to do. Yeah, Coco, that you could definitely do that. Notos, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the Wolfpack. No! No! I gotta ban haste. Don't pick that unit. Pick something else. Thank you. Ew. Don't you guys love... I mean, who's the villain here? Who's the villain? The Cleaver? Or the guy who picks 4 knights and a resurrection unit? Who's the real villain? Yeah, another Arius Euphine. But I gotta get rid of haste. He won't be the one who dies, and then he'll come back with a barrier for the whole fucking team. CR push up, it's too much. Haste has got to go. I hate this meta, guys. This is why nobody wants to play Epic 7, because it's just 4 to 5 knights. I think it's why Etheria is going so strong right now is everybody is just enjoying playing an RTA that doesn't have Arceti and 5 knights. I mean, that'll get played too, but still. Oh god, it's a protection set. Arius FCC is show. If FCC's on Arius, I think we got a shot. I gotta pay more attention. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's AoE. Your fate. Disappear. Labo. Yeah, looks like pre-registration is going to be in July, if I'm not mistaken. Really? I get 15% on the bomb? Okay, thanks for being in the chat and just yielding. I don't think you are out of it yet, because if that bomb had stuck, it'd have been a different story. Whew. I think there are other games that'll be more similar to, but yeah, it is a card style game. Way darker story than Seven Deadly Sins. RHD, you want to hear something crazy? I got a picture of it somewhere, but Drac has a 308 speed Lily. I think he might be the fastest person in Etheria right now. If my life calms down enough, I might do it. The problem is, up to the point where the lore videos stop, the story starts to go on a downhill slide. By chapter 5, the story is like worse than Etheria. The story is literally my best friend's girlfriend doesn't want to sleep with me, so I'll have her sacrificed to an elder god. Feel I maybe went too far, and then kill myself to bring her back the end. And then there's also furries and racism. That's all of chapter 5 in a nutshell for you right there. That's the chapter 4. It's all of chapter 4 story right there. Oh, and Auden gets pregnant. So yeah, that's it, man. I'm not sure I could do a metal video on that. Those videos take a lot of time. That was like 3 weeks worth of production, and you know, people don't watch them that much. Everybody likes it, but they don't watch it that much. So I don't know, maybe. My life's got to calm down a little bit. Censor Auden's name if you're going to mention her. Five-night RTA for a Harsetti skin. That really is the salt in the wound, isn't it? Ew, don't race me. That's better. I don't like being speed contested. My lots isn't that fast. Just pick it so I can ban it, dude. People spend so much time on the last pick, and everybody bans the last pick. Do you keep playing Etheria? I was a background. No, I'm background playing. Oops, I was background playing Raid right now. I don't know what it is about Etheria, but if I run Etheria and Epic 7 while I'm streaming at the same time, my computer sometimes has issues with it, especially if I stack Raid on top of it. Ow! Poor Alots. This is fine. He's got no speed limiters. This is fine. Surely that Luna is slower than 308, right? Surely. I'm done with the Dragon Dungeon Volcanics. Well, I mean, not done, but, you know, it's still a good farm, but I'm done with the tournament side of it. Yeah, Etheria seems to be a bit of a resource hog. Can we get a defense break, please? Pop, pop, pop. Nice. No bomb, though. That's disappointing. Ow. Proof of heckin' valor. You know what's better than freaking running 4 drafting 4 knights is having one of them on Proof of Valor. Maybe the other ones will be on Holy Sacrifice. Wouldn't that be fun? Disappear! Holy crap, these guys are beefy. Return to the void, bitches. What's it say, Shio? If you're allowed to say it without getting in trouble on Twitch. I'm sitting in the middle of Emperor, and all I'm doing is drafting into Legend players. Everybody really is overplaying Etheria right now. Yeah, Etheria is going to be in trouble if they keep doing that. They've got a lot of goodwill going on right now, but I think they'll lose that if they aren't a little bit more transparent about changes they're going to make to their game. Shadow nerfing it and then coming out and saying, well, we didn't really nerf anything. It's just the way it was always meant to be. So we're just fixing the problem. It's going to go over like a fart in church, guys. So right now, it's the honeymoon phase and it's all sunshine and rainbows, but as we start to slide out of the honeymoon phase, they can't play games like that. Ew! Why is Horizon Acades on my screen? Frickin' horchata. She is a problem. You got an ad for Etheria? That's a hilarious post. Okay, you know what? We're going to have to risk Landy. I can't suffer a horchata to live on this team. Yeah, for real. I did not expect to like Raid, and I really, really do. I play it every single day. Ew. He's still trying to race me, guys. Okay. Go speed RNG. You see, everybody took their best speed gear and put it on their Renox, and they left nothing behind for everyone else. Okay, show me that anti-crit is a lie. 50-50. Oh my god. We still killed even without crit. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Don't salvo. Good. Skill null for everyone. We've got to silence. We've got to silence that Luna. Thank God. Chilling chaos. Return to the void, bitches. Man, we have missed crit on that Landy every single time. Ow. Don't counter me. Bye. Whoo. 50-50, by the way. It's okay, man. Any landing you can walk away from.
Witness the power of the chosen.
E7 at their lowest point when similar games are out right now. Maybe it's on purpose. I mean, everybody's going to go play the new shiny thing during the honeymoon period. Happened with Star Rail, happened with Dislight, happened with Seven Deadly Sins. You know, all these games come out. Everybody goes and tries them. You got like a 2-week honeymoon period. So I don't think it's not by design. That's kind of a dead period. They're letting people enjoy their honeymoon period, and then once the shine starts to wear off, then they drop a bomb of new content, summer event, collaboration, World Cup, anniversary, whatever. They drop some exciting things to make you go, yeah, this is a little stale. Let's see what Epic 7's doing, and then they hook you back in. It's the smart way to play it. Maybe I'm giving them too much credit, but if I were running the show, that's how I would play. People are like, they're really just not going to do any content during this. Like, well, how are you going to compete with it? People have been talking about this forever. How are you going to compete with that? Just don't try, and then rope them back in. But they can't let it sit too long. If they let it sit outside of the honeymoon period, and people will be like, yeah, you know what, but at least it's not Epic 7. There's still nothing going on over there. That's when you start to lose customers in a way you never get them back. So they really do need to bring the hype here sometime over the next few weeks. Why the 174 Zeo? If my opponent picks Zeo, I lose. So I have to pick Zeo. Otherwise, he'll just S3 my strays and silence him, and it's over. If my Zeo is faster and he tries to Zeo trap me, then my A-lots won't go first. If they try to Zeo trap me, it's hilarious because they think they pick up like 4 stealth units and put young Senya on band protect, and they're sitting there smiling, thinking how good they trap me, and then my A-lots goes first and cleaves his team. Also, the slower Zeo lets me put some damage on him and give him 210% effectiveness, so that I can reliably silence Destinas, DNs. Even when Arya's on the team, I can usually silence. So, there's multiple layers of reasons why the slow Zeo works for this team, whereas a fast one doesn't. Yeah, guys, we don't want Etheria to make Epic 7 EOS, and we don't want Epic 7 to make Etheria EOS. We want both of them to be very good, strong, competing games. We want people to argue about which one's better. We want a Genshin Star Rail situation where people are talking about why their game is better than the other game, because competition is good for the games. It's good for the communities. It gives the players, or gives the companies, reasons to innovate, to come up with new ways to make their games better. It prevents companies from just sitting back, resting on their laurels, and not doing shit. Right? You want Epic 7 to be like, we've got to come out with some stuff. We have got to innovate and achieve, or we're going to lose our customer base. We can't look what they just did. We need to do something just as good. Oh, look what they just did. We got to match that too. You want that back and forth. You want that competition to make the games want to be better. Definitely Arius Prot set, which means if she's the highest HP, we lose. But it's unlikely they're both Arius Prot set, right? If this is Arius Prot set, it doesn't matter. You know what? Let's just get rid of this. Let's see what happens. Anyway, the last thing we want is, like, where's the content for Smilegate? Well, what's their motivation? What were they worried about losing their players to? How many times have you heard, I'd dump E7 in a minute, but there's just no better game out there to play right now? Well, shit. Okay, we got outsped. I don't know if we can win this. How bad's the pushback? How bad's the push up? I think we're dead. Bye, strays, and it's over. Oh well. But yeah, like, really, where are they going to go? They're going to go play, I don't know, Arc Knights? They're going to swing by Summoner's War? You know, it's just older games that if you try to get into them now, you're starting a game that's really fucking old. How are you going to be able... Speed RNG or really fast Politis? It was probably just a really fast Politis. It could have been speed RNG. I mean, I'm only 304 speed, and he banned the speed imprint, so he knew how fast he was. It just happens. So, you can't win them all. There's almost a 16 to 18 speed differential at the speeds we're running here, so a 280 speed unit could theoretically outspeed me. So yeah, anyway, I guess that's what I'm saying is competition is good for innovation, and we don't want companies resting on their laurels, not feeling motivated to take chances, take risks, go nuts. So in a perfect world, I want Etheria to be every bit as successful as E7. Not more, not less. Good, solid competition. They can be the Ford to our Chevy, or vice versa, I guess, depending on your preference. I wish Raid PvP was more free to play. Yeah, Raid is... I mean, there's no such thing as free-to-play friendly PvP in a gacha game. The closest you'll get is E7, and in recent years, that has taken a hard left turn out of the free-to-play market. Etheria is going to be giga not free-to-play friendly. The way their imprint system works there, it's going to be very, very whaley. It's free-to-play friendly right now because it's a new game, but a year from now, if you don't whale, you don't get to RTA competitively over there. You're just going to do it like you do in Raid, a little bit of low-end stuff just to get the rewards and move on. The whole awaken potential thing that Epic 7 didn't do, yeah, Raid kind of actually did do that, so Raid's PvP is pretty horrifically not free-to-play friendly. But much like Etheria, and you can still do the PvP for the rewards and successfully get all the rewards you need. You're just not going to win any tournaments over there. Let's be real. Why do I feel like it's played the song 6 times? Do you know what's funny, Tristan? Since you're talking about competition, Etheria Restart is doing a tournament on the same day as E7's Lunatic Draft Showcase. That is hilarious. I think that might just be a coincidence, right? There's a lot that goes into planning this stuff. I don't think they were like, oh, quick, throw together something and do it during Epic 7's tournament. I don't think they definitely looked at E7 and said, how can we compete with this game? How can we do what they're doing and not doing the shitty things they're doing? They definitely looked at that far, but I don't think they're hunting us, right? Any more than they're hunting Raid, any more than they're hunting Arc Knights, any more than they're hunting Summoner's Wars. They looked at all of the games and said, we'll take the good and the bad. This looks unpleasant, guys. Unpleasant. Oh yeah, you're always aware of what the competition is doing. If your competition does a massive sale, you'll probably want to do a sale too. Doesn't have to be the same day, but it's going to be in the same, several week window so that you can advertise it and you could say, hey, see what they're doing, check what we're doing too. God damn. It's hard swimming up here, guys. Okay, let's give this attack buff to Zio. You heard Etheria Restart is doing an E7 World Cup this July? What? Really? I had not heard that. That would be wild. Zoop. You cannot escape my sword. Show me how anti-crit is a lie. Lies! Good job, Landy. Good job. Yeah, the game's like a week old. How are they doing a World Cup? Watch all these iron, gold, iron, bronze, and silver players kick the shit out of each other. I can hear the smashing of his computer. If you're very, very quiet and you listen really hard, you can hear the sound of his phone being thrown across the room. Did they tell us? They did tell us they are doing a tournament this year for a yeah, this year makes sense. This month does not. It would be a bizarre ass turn. It'd be wild though, right? It would be it'd be the bum fights of tournaments. People rolling up with their level 14 units. It'd be great. I would tune in for that. Don't race me, you turd. No, stop. Those are some enormously massive high HP units that he has drafted. Don't you guys think? Oh shit, it's my turn. Just sitting here staring at I'm staring at nothing. I was not like hypnotized by the giant swaying massive HP units he drafted. Oh no, I don't want to Okay. Do we do this and risk being stunned? Or do we do this and risk this being an Arius Euphine? I think looking at his team, I really think it's an Arius Euphine. So I'm just going to take the risk of being stunned. I really did not expect him to ban Amit, or to ban Alots. Okay, I'm going to watch carefully, and if I don't see the word Arius appear on top of Euphine, I'm going to be really, really sad. It was an Arius FCC. Oh well. Yep, it's GG. Friggin' blind strays. If he's smart here, he doesn't S3. He just S2s my strays and it's over. Yep. Oh well. I mean, it was over either way. If it was If it was an Arius Euphine, the double Arius. I don't know, though. The Arius on FCC, I think we could have beat that guy. Okay, we see Nezuko art. We leave Euphine up next time. Yeah, it's funny. You get into the top 500 players and suddenly they know how to pick. Harder to bait them. ML Arunca Renok defenses are so insufferable. You mean regular arena? Yeah. That's why Harsetti is no longer the most banned unit in the game. She used to be, but she's not anymore. Now your most banned units are these two. Harsetti's actually number 3. I believe we live in a world where Harsetti is the number 3 most banned unit now. Because I guarantee if I left him with Renok, Arunca Renok would have been his first 2 picks. Now, they didn't make us forget Harsetti. They just, made it so that you, if you let her out of the cage, you get run over by one of these 2 meta units. Why do they keep picking up? Can anybody enlighten me as to why my opponents keep picking Frida? I know it's a denial pick because they always throw Bellion in there. They're trying to make sure that I can't use souls because they think I'm setting up a soul team. But I'm trying to figure out what team they think I'm setting up. Not that I'm complaining that much. Christmas event, Boss Arunca still won't be there, right? She should be if they run at the exact same time they ran it last year. She should be. No! Freaking haste. She's right in that window where as long as they don't run it a week early, she should be there. If they run it a week early, she'll just miss it. You're getting a lot of Dragon Bride Senya kind of feels from it, right? Where it's they may tinker with the dates just enough to exclude her because she's right on the line. Yeah, maybe Zio Ludwig. That might be what they're thinking, is I'm going to put Ludwig on 3 and then just initiate with that. Zio Ludwig into Arunca, though. Jeez, that's dangerous. Sweet. We need more limited banners. As a new player, it's impossible to compete with all these limited units and artifacts. Fair. Fair. I think the custom group summons need to happen every 6 months, not every 9. Yeah, guys. They told us Lots was going to be an RTA unit. We just didn't believe them. Ew. There's no way his Frida is faster than my team, right? Can't see Ahmed's legs. There we go. How much damage into that Bellion? Any guesses how much damage into Bellion? I bet we exceed 100k. Cannot escape my sword. And 114,000. Nayuda, you were the closest. You win. Blammo. Ow. As a very new player, it's very hard to get into PvP. It's a 7-year-old gotcha game, Marcel. I wish I had better news for you. If you're going to get, if you really want to get into a PvP gotcha game, start playing Etheria. You need to get into something where it's less than a year old. There's just not enough trying to catch up unless you're willing to crack open the wallet or go buy an established account and play with that. There's really not a lot of options for you to get into a game that's this old and people have this far of a start. Now, if you're just wanting to get in to play and have a little bit of fun, right? You're wanting to, you know, just mess around. You're not worried about whether or not you're in the World Cup or you're ending Legend. Then yeah, it'll take you about 6 to 7 months to get into it and a year and a half to 2 years to be able to consistently, oh yeah, I can always get into champions. I just, you know, maybe I'll slide into Warlord here and there, but I'm not ending there. It just takes a while, right? Why don't I go for Brigida or Frida Soul Artifact? Do you mean on my Ahmed? I want you to read what this artifact does at plus 30. This way, if they ban A-Lots, I get a double push into my strays so that he can cut up and take a turn. Yeah. Proof of friendship's critical for this to work. I just wish there was a new player way to be quite competitive. Well, just two things. First of all, I know it's not quite the same, but you can do draft mode arena where we all get to play with the same units, right? We all pull from the same draft of heroes and they are good, right? You want to play with a freaking 302 speed Litica? You got it. You want a, where's the stupid one? Yeah, here we go. You want a 301 speed Eligos who still has crit chance, crit damage, and attack? All yours. So we all play. The difference is, you know, there's no ladder to it. There's no rewards to it. It's just kind of a good trainer way to play to learn the interactions. And you only get to pick from 3 random heroes. So a little more poker-like, right? Sometimes the deal just isn't that good. But the other thing that they say they are doing, and I'm hoping this gets announced tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but Tuesday, is they say they're going to give us 10 loner units for RTA. That you'll be able to go in, click a button, and pick 10 units. And I'm really hoping that it's the units from the draft mode, right? That is literally that pool with those stats, right? That you can pick those units, and then you have access to them when you draft. Don't have Frida? Pick her from the list. Sad you don't have Strays? Grab her. Irritated that you don't have a 305 speed Payra? Pick her off the list. And that you can mix and match. Oh, this isn't working out the way I play. I'll switch back. But you can always have 10 heroes in the pool, ready to go in your draft to make RTA more accessible to everyone. Now, of course, those won't be around for the World Cup or Lunatic Mode or any kind of tournaments or anything. That shit will be off limits, but you only need like 15, 20 really well-built units to achieve an RTA. And telling a new player, hey, just build 5 to 10 units is way easier than saying build 15 to 20 units. So I'm hoping that they do that. I'm hoping that it pulls from the draft mode pool. And for the veteran players, how cool is it to be able to be like, oh man, I don't have a shit ton of speed gear, so I can't even, you know, get very far in champion. Well, how about instead of me running... How about instead of me running this Eligos at 292, 300? How about instead... How about instead I run this one at 297, 301? It's just better in every single way than my Eligos. And then I can take my gear off of my Eligos and build another speed unit and use the loner one. That's why I'm really hoping it uses the draft mode pool, especially since there's multiple loners, right? Maybe you want a damage poly. Maybe you want a speed or counter poly. Maybe you want a counter landy or a speed landy. Maybe you want your freaking Mort to be an injury Mort or a damage Mort. I hope it's like this, and it gives you lots of options of really well-built heroes so that the new players can compete and the veteran players can move gear around and make other units with their gear. And it fills in a lot of the holes, guys. I mean, there's freaking collaboration units in here. It's a way for them to cheat and give us access to collaboration units. Oh, I never got Edward Elric. For some reason, he's instrumental to the way I play this game. Well, now you got him. I can't win without Albedo. Well, now you got access to her. I'm really hoping that they do this, and I'm hoping they do it for everybody, and I'm hoping they use this pool. But we don't know anything about it other than that they say 10 loner units are coming to RTA, and that's literally all we know. They could be trash challenger tier units that are just meant to get new players a master skin and nothing else. But I really hope that they do this in a way. I trying not to get my hopes up, because Smilegate is really, really bad about getting me excited about stuff and then giving me brawl mode. So fingers crossed it goes well, right, guys? It would be really, really nice. And I think a lot of the newer players who feel like they just don't get to compete, they don't get to play, there's a whole aspect of this game, the most visible aspect of this game, and they don't even get to participate. It lets them at least get in there and learn the game and start swinging like a champ. 4 champs. So we'll see. We will see. We didn't really move that much. I think we went from, what, 580 down to 530? We kind of went up and down quite a bit here, didn't we? Let's just do one more. And then we're going to go check Ancient Inheritance, see if Prongo's awake. Music's gonna get a little louder, guys. To each their own. By the way, those of you who are new enough to RTA that you kind of get stun locked on the last picks and you can't figure out who to pick, little pro tip for me: to use the search function. Search for a unit and it saves them. It remembers the last 10 you searched for, and you can hit the X to get rid of people that you aren't using. And then what you do is you go back and look at matches that you won, matches that you were successful in. And shit, this guy's racing me. And then you can, then you're stuck. You're like, shit, who do I pick? Who do I pick? You can literally click this and look and go, no. Oh, this one worked last. Oh, this one's even better. And it can help you get over the stun lock instead of staring at this timer while you're going, there's got to be someone. There's got to be someone in here that's good. Surely that, that can help out a lot and get rid of some of those draft jitters, those last pick jitters. And we lose. That sucks. Frickin' speed racers. And there go. Oh, never mind. We've got a shot. We have got a shot. It's 10 versus 14. But it's Litica, though. It's Litica. We don't really have a shot, do we? Speed RNG, guys. Show me some speed RNG. Ah, they're both faster. Oh, well. Nice try, guys. He wasn't a little faster. He was way fucking faster. I don't think he even needed the, Shuri to beat me there. Oh, rip my dreams of getting back to 69% win rate. Ahmed is so disappointed that we're not 69ing anymore on the win rate. Of course, I mean the win rate. Don't tell Rand. Now, if it was a 310 Litica, we would have beat it. It was probably a 320 Litica. NSF Wolf. That's cute. Each there. Oh. Oh, yeah, he banned Arunca. How do I feel about that? The first pick Euphine is kind of stinky. God, why is everybody trying to race up here? Fucking A. Cleavers are out in force, guys. .28 speed going into that Sid. Alexa's basket. Well, bye, strays. And this is a perfect example of why you don't yield until you see if your enemy is an idiot or not. Why wouldn't he have just killed strays there? God damn it. Now I'm mad. I was never mad at RTA until this moment. Oh my God.
Should I fight like lots?
Fuck RTA. I'm done. I'm not playing RTA anymore. Oh my God. Maybe he has big thumbs. He was just so sure he was going to kill the A-lots and then also kill strays. Are you? If he's in chat, then GG. I'm not mad. You're mad. Yeah, strays was my only damage dealer. What was he thinking? Yeah, I just didn't expect him to make a really bad choice. Okay, Hassan. Throwing my words back in my face like that, while completely deserved, is still a dick move. Oh my God, I can't believe we threw that fight like that. That is wild. Oh my God. All right, guys. I'm going to switch it over to Raid and do my summons. I've got 100 summons on a 2x banner. So I want you guys to bring me some luck, because I need to feel a little bit better about how things went in that fight. Because things didn't go that well in that fight. So, I know you guys have heard a lot of shit about Raid, right? Oh, that money cash grab scummy game that's all about getting you to spend money and it's pay to win and you shouldn't play it. I'm sure you guys have all heard that stuff, right? I don't promote things that I don't play and enjoy myself. And I mean, I think as you can see by the level and quantity of units I have, I play this game all the damn time. And it is legitimately a lot of fun. It's got significantly more PvE than Epic 7 has, about 3 times what E7 has, about 2.5 times what Etheria has, and it's diverse and rich and vibrant and different. The stuff's worth farming. I mean, in addition to just the story of the campaign, you've got all of these dungeons. They do tournaments and events where the dungeons have double a chance to drop speed gear in this instance. I need to farm more of that. There's 3 different kinds of arenas: RTA, Banner Arena, the 3v3 arena that Epic 7 said they were going to do and then forgot that they promised us they were going to do it. You got Faction Wars, which is something unlike anything E7 does. There's a hard mode and a normal mode where you have to come up with teams based on specific factions. Doom Tower, which is like Abyss. Curse City, which is like Abyss and Faction Wars had a sexy little baby where each floor gives you rewards. Huge map you've got to explore. There's a siege mode, which is like Guild Wars. Like they combine Guild Wars and PvE together. They've got a world boss that isn't just a press auto and collect the rewards. There's 3 different ones. They're all impactful, and each one has different levels and stages. Give it a try. Don't listen to the naysayers. It's really easy to just repeat the memes. Try it yourself. Don't let other people think for you and tell you what to think. You may not like it. You may like it. I was very surprised I liked it. I was initially turned off by the aesthetic a little bit, but some of the units look so freaking cool. Like this guy right here. I really, really, really want this guy. The demon spawn clan is so freaking metal, and I really, really want this guy on my account. So give it a try. There's a link pinned in the comment of all the chats. Give it a download, give it an install, give it an honest try. If you don't like it, you're not going to hurt my feelings. I don't get any kind of special bonuses or perks from people using my link, but if you use my link, you will get really, really good starter rewards. You'll start out with a legendary hero, a DPS hero named Karato, which is basically a 5-star or an SSR unit right out of the gate. And then by level 10, which will take you all of about 10 minutes to get to, you'll get Tagore, who's a really good support hero who can raise your units from the dead. And when you get to level 20, you'll get Ugo, who is a 4-star epic hero, an SR hero who is so stupid strong, people build multiples of her. And then at level 30, which will take a little bit of grinding, you will get Lady Annabelle. And let me tell you why you want Lady Annabelle on your team. I think when you see her, you might be able to figure it out. Redheads, am I right? So yeah, go pick up your Lady Annabelle. You get all of these for free, as well as you can go to the promo codes and enter a starter code unit and get one of the starter units. I recommend Sun Wukong. I think he's freaking amazing. So you'd enter Monkey King for Wukong. Alice the Wanderer is insane. She takes a lot more investment, but she's one of my strongest heroes. You can type get Alice to get her. Or the fusion event that's going on right now for this this dwarf who looks cool as hell. Where is the... hang on, I'll find him over in the index. Dwarves. Bolin Foulbeard. Here we go. Check out this guy. Aren't the dwarves cool as shit? I love the dwarves. Everybody's busting their ass to get this fusion, but you can enter Demon Slayer as your promo code, and you can start out with this guy. I love the orc on his back. I still think I would lean towards Wukong or Alice. But Tholin's cool as hell. You could also get Tahanarok if you're into like some barbarian queen action. Tahanarok looks great. But the dwarves are just too cool. Anyway, give it a try, guys. Give it a try. Use my code. That way you'll get a powerhouse start. It makes it very free to play friendly. That's two legendary heroes, 2 5-stars, 2 SSRs that are stupid strong right out of the gate, and 3 SRs, epics, 4-star heroes, 3 of those right out of the gate. It's going to take you a couple of months to level up those, so you don't have to spend. You don't have to put money into the game. it's going to take you at least a couple months to level them up, and they will carry you through at least 2, 3, 4 months of PvE in addition to the other free units and free stuff the game gives you. So that's what's nice about it is, though you will get pop-ups like this all the time saying, hey, you know, drop $25, buy this skin. Yeah, that's going to happen, but you don't have to spend. You'll probably want to, because gacha games are really good at making you feel the urge to spend, but you don't have to. And that's what I like about this game is, as money grubbing and greedy as Raid is, as people say Raid is, it's probably the most free to play friendly gacha out there right now for the PvE content. You want to try to fight in these tournaments. You want to try to get first place in the tournament. You want to chase these fusion events. Yeah, you either need to save up a lot for it and pick and choose the fusions that you're going for, pick and choose the tournaments that you want to win, or you need to spend a little bit. Sure, but you never feel required to. So that's it. That's my spiel. Give it a try, guys. I think you will like it. Use the link, the promo code link that's pinned in the channel. And if you have already downloaded Raid, if you've already tried it for another streamer, just uninstall it. Use the link, reinstall it, and use a different email. Just go make a generic rando email. And you can also scan this QR code right here. That'll work too. And restart it. That way you can get all the perks and bonuses when you start with my download link. But today is the day. Check it out. We got 100 ancient shards, and there's a special event going on right now for ancient shards. Double chance for legendary, double chance for epic. With 100, I'm expecting at least 1 legendary and 16 epics, right? That's math. You can't argue with math, but we're going to do better than that. And the best part is this champion has got a 10x chance to be summoned. So if I hit this 1%, 10 times more likely to be Diablo. And I really want this guy on my team. I haven't even looked at his skills yet. They're probably insane. Look at the eyeball on his chest. Creepy as hell. I just want him because he looks cool as hell. And I like aggressive metal looking heroes. Let's go make some room because I do not have a space for 100 new heroes on my team. So let's see. How much space do we have? I gotta get down to 80. Ooh. Okay, hang on. I gotta put a lot of people in the vaults. So give me a minute here. I'm gonna be clicking for a few minutes. Why is there not a select all button? Anybody that plays Raid know if there's a select all button? Updating now. Depending on where account is, I might restart. You know what? Just make an alt. I mean, definitely restart. Definitely start fresh with a brand new email. You can have multiple emails on the same Polarian account I do. I've got 3 or 4 alts in this game, and you just got to log out and then log into the other email. You don't even need to make a new email. You can just use a you can just like create a, I don't know, nmontoraid@gmail.com and use that. And if you like it, then actually go to Gmail and register the email. That way you've got recovery code options and everything. But you don't have to, you don't actually have to legitimately make an email. And then if you like it, you make the email at Gmail and you point that email at your existing ones. And then you don't even have to monitor it. Okay. Oh, shit. No, don't destroy the gear. Who's wearing the gear? How do I know who's wearing the gear? No. No, who's wearing the gear? Oh my God. How do I know who's wearing the gear? None of these nerds. Is there anybody higher that I picked? None of those nerds. Well, this is fun. I blame faction wars. God damn it. Okay, you know what? We're going to start from the bottom up. Really? Why are you wearing gear? Holy crap. I would never have guessed that it was a freaking blue 3-star hero that was gumming up the works. Okay, that's 100 slots. Holy crap. All right. Now we got it. Now we've got it. Now we've got it. Let's go. 100 summons. We're going to want at least 16 epics and at least 1 legendary. That's being average, and we are far beyond average. We wake up every morning and we tell ourselves we are lucky. Because if you make the conscious decision to be lucky, everything will go your way. Let's go. There's one of our purples, 2 of our purples. Ooh, got another War Maiden. Nice, nice. Okay, so 2 purples down, 14 to go. Show me a yellow flash. Oh! Oh, dude, we got 2 in one pull. Neither of them were the Diablo guy, but we got 2. Whoa. White clean Ancora. Oh, damn. The Night Revenants are creepy as hell. You excited for this one, Volcanics? You want my mummy? Oh my god. Decreases the cooldown of a random ally skill by 2 turns. Every time she attacks. Whoa. Oh, this is one of those extra ones where I get like double value. Removes all debuffs from all allies and shield buffs them. Sick. Revives the dead. 75% turn meter and resets their skills. Oh my god. And she's not just immune to the mess you up debuffs, she transfers them to the ally with the highest crit damage instead of her. That's a little weird. Transfers them to the ally. Oh my god. And at the start of her turn, she removes this stuff from this champion. Oh, if Narcissus is on the same team. Very good, Polarian. Very good. Is Jag Bonesaw any good? I'm not a huge fan of the orcs. Guy took a freaking saw blade to the head, though. Alright, guys. So we are +1 on the epics, and we're only 2 10 summons in. Let's get some more. More! Okay. Oh, kick ass. We got a second allure. And Jar Egg. Okay, so that's, we are now up to, we're up to 4. We only need 12 more epics. 4 and 2. 5 and 2. Ah, I got another frog. That's my second Toragi. This guy is so nasty. If you touch the poison frog, you get poisoned. Think like a carrot with burns, except he's with poisons. 5 and 2, guys. 5 and 2. 6, 7 and 2. 8 and 2. Fucking Jingle Hunter. Oh, this guy. Infernal Baroness. I bet you guys could never guess why I really like the Demon Spawn clan, huh? Every time I see Farrakhan the Fat, I think it says Farkin Fat, and he is indeed Farkin Fat. All right. What are we up to? 8 and 2 now? 8 and 2. We're halfway there, guys. We're halfway there on epics. Let's go. Let's get some yellow flashes. Be lucky again. Oh, it's too good. And it is still not the 10 times chance Diablo looking mofo. So we're 9 and 3 now. Got another Ripper. What's Saito? Saito's undead, not Shadowkin, huh? Two-hitter with a big defense break. And if he sticks the defense break, he hits again. And he is attack-based, so that could be a wicked S1. Before attacking, 50% attack buff and crit damage buff. Dude. We'll have to look at his mods, but if his mods are good, this guy should hit like a truck. Attack buff and crit damage buff into a defense break with an extra attack. Attacks one enemy, then attacks all enemies except the initial target if there are 3 or more enemies alive. Inflicts 20% more damage if the first hit has higher max HP than this champion. So he's a tank buster. He's a tank buster. I'll have to check him out, but at first bluff, he looks pretty good. Let's go! Okay, so that's what, 10 and 3? We got I'm not going to say that word. I'm not going to say that word on YouTube. Onward and upward. Show me some yellow. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's a lot of blue. A lot of blue before the yellow. At least we squeaked in a Kalia at the end there. You heard what you wanted to hear, ProCube. All right. You get more yellow, I'm leaving. Well, better ready to pack your bags, Volcanics, because here comes some more yellow. Let's go! It's still not. It's still not the Diablo-looking guy. Why? Where's my cool demon lord? Tatsu. Tatsu looks like she has had the crap kicked out of her. She's all bandaged up and blindfolded. Part of a fusion. Okay. Well, yellow's yellow, right? 12 and 4. How far in this are we? We are on our last pull, guys. On our last pull. We kind of need 4 epics from this one, don't we? But we'll take another legendary. Come on, come on. Where is my demon spawn monstrosity? Let's go. Come on. Show me. Show it to me. Oh, this is our first all blue. This is our the entire run. We ended it on a bloop. No swing, just bloop. Mother Superior. Nuns. Buy another 50 shards. Next one is him. I know you're playing me. I know you are. And I don't care. We'll slide these 8 in one at a time. Dwarves are so damn cool in this game. Ew. Ah, ogres. Oh, mother. Turn you around, kick your ass right out the door. Let's go. Oh, you're kind of cool looking. A defiled sinner. Magma blood. Uh-oh. We didn't account for all these extra heroes, guys. We gotta make a little bit of room. Don't at me for this. We're in a hurry. Let's go. What's up, Biaco? Okay, guys, it's the last 10 pull. This is the one where Volcanic said, it is definitely next, right? And Volcanic is a homie, he would never lie. We know for sure we are getting, how you say this, Gracchos Turndrake? Diablo. We're getting Diablo. Let's go. Let's go. Show it to me. Show it to me after I make more room. How much more space do we need? Is that enough room? It's enough room, guys. Okay. Just make 10 slots. Yep, that's all we made. We've got room for Mr. Turndrake now, Mr. Diablo. Let's get some music rolling. Spooky. Let's go. Show me. Show me the yellow. Oh, purple. Nice. Nice. Yellow, yellow. Go. Volcanics. You said this was going to be a yellow. Oh, well. We can't complain, guys. Odds said we should only get one. How many did we get? We got 4? The gates were wide open. We didn't get the one we wanted, but we got some really good ones. At least one really good one. So yeah, 15 epics and 4 legendaries and 118 summons. Pretty damn good. I'm just going to do 2 voids to round it out so we can have a nice 120 as our final number. No real bonuses here, but voids give us some ML summons. So let's just grab a couple right here. 119 and I kind of knew that was going to happen, huh? And 120. Show me something beautiful. I mean, he looks exactly like I do when I take my shirt off, so there you go. Guys, thanks for being here for those 120 summons. That was wild. How long has Raid been around? Raid, I think, launched globally in December of 2018, so little bit over 7 or almost 7 years. It's about the same age as Epic 7, plus or minus a month or two. At least I think the PC launch came after that. I think the PC launch was in March, if I'm not mistaken. So a lot of people consider March to be its anniversary, but it was mobily launched in December, if I'm not mistaken. You guys need to give it a try. For real, for real. You're probably going to hear all kinds of stuff about how Raid is scummy and they're just out for your money and it's pay to win, and it couldn't be farther from the truth. I mean, it's kind of true, but hey, gotcha games, right? Gotcha games are out to get your money. Surprise, surprise, businesses want your money. But here's the thing. It's the most free-to-play PvE experience out there. And I know it sounds weird, somebody saying Raid is free-to-play friendly, but when it comes to the PvE, and the PvE is legion. There's so much to do in this game. This game puts out more than your girlfriend, I'm telling you. You really want to give it a try. There's a link in the description of this video. There's a link pinned in the chats right now. You can scan that QR code right there to start Raid out, and you'll be able to start it out with 2 legendary heroes and 3 epic heroes, and that's enough to keep you up and running for months without having to worry about grinding, without having to worry about pulling. And yeah, you're going to get all kinds of pop-ups trying to convince you to buy some packs. That's going to happen, but you don't have to actually spend it all. Now, if you want to play competitively, you want to play PvP, well, yeah, it's a 7-year-old gotcha game. You're going to have to open your wallets up big time if you want to get into the competitive side of PvP. But as long as you're just going to casually do the PvP for the rewards and enjoy the PvE, it is a lush, fantastic environment. You guys know I never recommend games that I don't play myself. I play Raid all the damn time. It's a really nice, fun departure from Epic 7, from Etheria. It's got a different look, a different feel. And it's nice to have that so that when you get sick and tired of one thing, you can switch over to the other. So give it a shot. Use that link. Try it out. If you don't like it, you're not going to hurt my feelings. I didn't develop the game. But I'm really surprised how much I've enjoyed it. I've been playing it since the beginning of the year and having a blast with it. And now I got a whole bunch of new toys to play with. And how do we do on the... Oh my God, we slammed through this. Oh, dude, we're so close. We're 600 points away from the big Molagora book. I think we get the book. I think we get the book. Want me to buy the shards with gems? Sure. You know what? Sure. 2 multis. You got it. You got it. Let's go. We aren't done yet, guys. We aren't done yet. What's this put us up to? We did what? 120 summons. This puts us up to 140 summons. Except we still have the freaking... Stop telling me to buy things when I've got already, like... It's going to take me all day to unpack this inventory. No, that's not who we're making into a 5-star. Let's just do more of this. You. Oops. You. And you. Up. All right. And more. Let's go. Oh, 2. And Dahlia. She looks... her profile picture looked better than she did in real life. How many times have we said that, right, guys? Okay, Gory looks cool as hell. Catfished. Let's go. Oh, we still don't have room. She looks cool. Hello, Diabolist. Go! Monkey King is how you pick up Wukong, yes. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. No, no, yellow, yellow, yellow. Ooh, redheads. Yellow. Oh. Damn. Oh my God. Guys. I don't even care what her skills are. No, you can only pick one. Yeah, respectfully. I don't care what her skills are, respectfully. You can only pick one starting hero. Monkey King gets you Sun Wukong. Get Alice gets you Alice the Wanderer. Desert Queen gets you Tahanarok. Demon Slayer gets you Tholen Foulbeard. And I'm not kidding about this Tree Hugger. Gets you Guardian Ruark. Of all of those, I would lean towards getting Monkey King. Wukong is just so damn good, but Alice is insane. I use Alice everywhere. You don't agree? You think Tahanarok, really? Tahanarok does look impressive. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, right? DPS is transitory, but support is forever. Defense buff and speed buff for your entire team. She's got debuff spread, which means when she hits an enemy who's got a debuff, she shares those debuffs to the entire enemy team. Attack break and buff block, and then she can spread those or some other ones that are on them to the rest of the team. Places continuous healing on herself and on the ally with the lowest HP, so she's good for support. Just a good solid debuffer. Very good early clan boss to help you. It's just so hard to like walk away on this right here. 70 effectiveness. That's just huge. Having 70 effectiveness or accuracy to make sure you're sticking your debuffs. I know, it's just so hard to walk away from the DPSs because they're so fun. I don't have Tahanarok, so I can't say for sure. God damn, she is fine. Yep, she is a void. She's voids are basically ML units, so no elemental disadvantage. Well, I mean, go watch some videos, make your own decision. I guess it depends if you really want to. If you want to engage with arena and PvP at all, Wukong and Alice are going to be huge there. They're not so great in PvE. That's where Tahanarok's going to really, really shine. Like Volcanic said. Clan boss, all that kind of good stuff. Did we blew this tournament tree out the window, didn't we? Oh my god. All this stuff. Got his first soul, guys. Don't use his soul, by the way. Why? Just wait for the 5-star one and sell the 1 and the 3. Oh, it is. It's a freaking perfect soul. It's all of them. Oh, hell. Good advice, man. I didn't realize it was a freaking perfect soul where you get all 5 of them. I thought it was just going to be the last 2. Bonus. Good call, man. Good call. Let me see. It's a tournament, right? The summons are the tournaments, and nice. Oops, that's the wrong button. As I was saying, nice. These tomes are basically Molagora, for those of you here from Epic 7. Dude. Oh, oh my god. It comes with its perfect soul if you're first place, and we didn't pull him. That's so awful. I feel so bad. Surely he'll show up later, though, right? We'll just, like, luck sack him randomly off some other pull. Man. This game never gives me the chase champion. So rude. They're like, here's a whole bunch of other stuff, but not the one you want. Mythic Tome? Where? All right, I'll try Desert Queen. Worst case, I don't dig it and swap back. Yeah, you got plenty of time. Oh, wait, there's some other promo codes. Make sure you don't use these promo codes until you have gotten your first time summon, because though you can only use those get the free legendary hero codes in the first, I think, 48 hours. But after that, you can enter 1 code a day. PP 500 is still out there. I already used it. Oh, I didn't use it. I got that one. Nice. There's PP 500. There is Game Leap, and there is what's the other one? Midsummer. So that's 3 promo codes that you can use to get, some bonus stuff. It's not a lot, right? But hey, $1's a buck. I'll take the stamina. Especially right now, I'll take the stamina. I got a lot of farming to do. Woo! Oh. Where is the new legendary that we got? So these are the 4 legendaries we picked up. You were saying, Volcanics, that she's kinda ass. He's kinda ass. We don't really know much about him, but from his kit, he looks like a tank-busting nuke unit. I'll have to look up his numbers. Ooh. I guess maybe his numbers aren't that good. Oh, that's unfortunate. But this one, holy smokes, right? Looks like somebody Byakko would date. Probably one of my best champions. I got a ham waiting for her. I've been waiting for somebody to use that ham on. Eh? What do you think? Do we give her the ham? Save this for a 3-star. Yeah, I guess I can just give her the chickens. Whew. Now we just have to gear her and level her book and book her and do her specialty change tree. And oh my god, so much grinding in this game. Missed one. Why don't you say for champion training event? That would have been brilliant. Why didn't you say that before I pushed that button, Gonitz? Who's the best 3-starter Gaelic for the iconic choice? Now, of all of them, Gaelic's probably the worst. I would start out with Aethel or Kael. I think Kael is better at the start, but Aethel will carry you further into the mid game. But to be honest with you, with the units you're going to get starting out from these codes and stuff, you're probably going to rapidly outgrow both of them. I would get Kael. Especially if you're going to start out with a support champion like Tahanarok. What's my link again? It's pinned in the comment section, or you can scan that QR code to use my link. What do you get at the start, just after you download the game? You'll be chilling out in your inbox. You will start out with where are you? I don't even have them yet. You'll get Kratos, Karato the Fox Hunter, so you get a pretty good DPS unit. And then once you get to level 10, you'll pick up I know I said I don't much care for the orcs, but of all of the orcs, this guy's freaking insane. You'll get Tagore. And I know he looks like he should be out there like destroying things, but he's actually a giga good support unit. He's got a bring your team back, bring people back to life. All dead allies with 30% health and gives them a big ass shield buff. He increases the speed of your team. He gives a defense buff to the lowest current HP. So he's really, he's the king of support. You get him for free at level 10, which will take you all of about maybe 15-20 minutes of gameplay to get to level 10. Let's be real, it's pretty fast. And then at level 20, rank 20, I want you guys to hold yourself back, because I might get demonetized on YouTube for showing this much sexiness on the screen. But at level 20, you get to pick up the beautiful Ugo. Yeah? I know you guys, hold yourselves back. I know she's waifu as hell. Look at that, man. For the longest time, I thought her name was Ugo, not even kidding. So you get the Witch Doctor Ugo, who, in spite of her, like, demeanor and good looks, is actually an insane hero. Wood. A guy named Ung Wood. So Ugo will be able to heal your team as a solid defense breaker who also applies buff block, and her A1 skill gives Leech. So basically, Leech is like putting a lifesteal set on any units. It's basically vampirism from Epic 7, right? And if your entire team dies, she puts immortality on herself, and when she takes a turn, can bring back your whole team. Such a good unit. People actually build 2 of her. I've got a second one building on this, and that's not all. When you hit level 30, which will take a little bit of grinding, you pick up, is she Sacred Order or is she Banner Lord? I guess she's Banner Lord. Yeah, you pick up Lady Annabelle to like pretty up your team. So you got to play all the way up to level 30. It doesn't take that long, but it's worth it because freaking gory, blood-soaked redheads, right? So, yeah, that gives you 3 epic heroes. and 2 legendary heroes. You get Karuto and your promo code starting hero. So yeah, check out this passive. Right? Revive on death. And heals her by 50% of her health whenever an ally or an enemy dies. It's a wild passive. Wild passive. So yeah. I think you could hit level 30 probably within the first few hours of gameplay. It's an insane start. It's such a good start that if you've got any kind of a raid count that you haven't spent money on already, it might be worth picking up an alt account. Not going to do it. I'm not going to spend the last 2. I'm not, right? There's no reason to. I'm not doing it. His damage is bad. See, his damage is bad. I'm pulling him because he looks metal as hell. And if you turn him just like this, you can make his horn look like a tongue. Okay, guys. That's it. That's it. We're done. We're done pulling. We walked out with 4 times the amount of 5-star of legendary heroes of SSR 5-star heroes than we deserved. We kicked the shit out of this summoning event, and you guys really, really brought the luck. So how can you look like this and your name is Groucho? It's Gracos, not Groucho. All right, guys. That's it. I think I'm spent. This helped to make up for how ridiculous that last RTA fight was. So use my download link. Download this game. Give it a try. And I am going to go enjoy the rest of my Saturday. So thanks for hanging out with me for some raid time. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Who are we going to raid into? Let's send you guys somewhere. Everybody go say hi to Bront, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Hey, thanks for being here, Monto. I will catch you guys later.
Out.
Hey, TristenWulf, how you doing? Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Somebody shout that dude out. Go check out TristenWulf. Give some love to people that give us love. We always appreciate it. There we go. How you doing, my friend? Go check out another raid, Shadow Legends player. What were you up to on your stream? How was it? We are mostly just chugging along on the free to play because I am super, super close to completing the fusion. Just kind of waiting. I think do I need to win? I need to win 2 more arena battles and I will have Tholen on this account. Which will also give me enough books to book him, which will be amazing. And meanwhile, we're just kind of chugging along at this as well. Nice. Get anything exciting? You know what? I need to save some brews, so we're not going to brew up those guys. We will, however, brew up you, because you're worth a ton of points.